You see, God always, always, even when we try, even when the devil tries to burn what is good, God will make beauty out of the ashes. You see, I believe that the Roman Catholic Church, established in 317 AD, is evil. I believe that the Protestant Reformation heavily influenced through Martin Luther was evil. I do. I have reasons. I believe that if I believe the Orthodox, who rely on bishops, evil. Reality, there's only two sources, two origins of our thoughts. The collective ideas, the collected thoughts that form certain frameworks become ideas. And yes, while I am blessed to have been born in America, where Judeo-Christian principles were not only believed in, but the Constitution of my nation, to anybody who knows both documents thoroughly, understands how much the two are correlated between the written word of God, canonized throughout the previous 2 millennia, from one peoples to another peoples, from one peoples to another peoples. This isn't important, this is important, this isn't important, this isn't important. Let's translate this and not translate that. That right there. Boy, if that don't tell you that we've used our human bias. Let's turn down the sound. And how we view the world, then I don't know what does. I don't know what will. Alright. Well, my point is, I think they're all wrong. I think they're all wrong, but have given breadcrumbs of truth. And not one or the other, but all of them. I think God has used all of these groups in their time to lay forth the foundation that you see, this is why I stopped fighting it. Why I stopped believing that there was a solution to the exponential and hyper speed towards artificial intelligence. No. That's part of God's plan. And if you watched any of my videos prior, you know that I believe you're not going to mess up God's plan. I thought maybe as a species we might understand the long-term ramifications of relying on artificial intelligence. I was horribly wrong and right 10 years ago when I said that the whole world would be subjected and submit themselves to an artificial intelligent antichrist, because it's not about race. He's not going to have a color. He's not going to have a religion. He's not going to be rich. He's not going to be poor. I realized this when there was ample evidence to understand that while there were groups of individuals all over God's planet that would say no to any other group across of God's planet, and also realize that every one of those groups walked around with one of you in their pockets. Yes, I'm aware of your power in the sandbox that God created for you. So enjoy it. But my job is to make disciples of all men, to understand that there's life outside of this sandbox. And even inside of the sandbox, there's greater meaning to the things that we all hold tight. The relationship with your spouse can be exponentially better. Your relationship as a father or a mother with your son or your daughter. That friend, that stranger, your neighbor, all human relationships benefit when I'm not going to answer that. I've answered that time and again. What I will say, the solution, the better trade-off, is not having 1 million followers on your channel or account or platform or whatever word you're going to use. No, that's not what is actually beneficial. Reaching men and women where they are. And through empathy, a genuine desire to understand them and where they are. And sometimes you meet people that have a genuine desire in their heart to know, and have just never met somebody who was willing to meet them where they are. Well, that's when you stop dusting your feet and you stick around for a while. And you plant seeds that aren't in thorns. You plant seeds that'll grow. Grow into shade you'll never see. And that's the beauty. That's the beauty of being me. I'm sorry. I hate to sound conceited. And I'll take no credit for it. It's all from God. But, man, do I love the idea of building something that will actually be beneficial. All right? Okay. That I'll never experience the benefit of, but future generations will. And that's why I'm writing this book. A book of, especially chapter 3. You'll all love chapter 3. If you don't like me, you will love chapter 3. where I explain exactly how much of a pompous prick I really was. Until the day that I decided I knew nothing. Because it's only then that you learn anything. It's the way life is. Love y'all. Take care and be blessed.